Good morning, afternoon, evening, or whatever time it is where you watch this video, which is now on YouTube. I'd like to welcome y'all back after a longish time. Welcome back to this week's Wellness Check-In and Chat with your host, Love Goddess. See what I did there? That's the extra work that I put in because of this hiatus. Or during the hiatus, whatever, you get what the hell I mean. Anyway, how are you doing? How are you feeling? How has this past month of March been for you? How has 2021 been for you? Because if you're like me, it's been rough as hell. But we getting through it. It's getting better. This week, I want to talk about protection and how protection is not cute. It doesn't look cute all the time. It actually is a bit painful and disappointing in the moment. Protection can look like failure. It can look like a closed door. It can look like a breakup, or it can look like betrayal. It can look like a friend breakup, a partner breakup, you losing your job, you not getting the promotion, you failing a class, arguing with your family members, with your friends. Protection is it's a block. It's a block that comes up that you're not expecting, and you're not expecting it because you don't know when you really need protection, or at least that's what I'm figuring out. I don't really know when I need protection, but when something don't work out, I think, oh, I guess that wasn't for me. I guess that wasn't supposed to work out, because if it was, this would go by a little bit smoother. Is it smooth? If it ain't smooth, you need to be looking at this. Why is your path jagged? Why is it so hard to get there? What's going on? What block is there? I started to realize that protection looks like a closed door. It looks like failure. It looks like rejection when some of the career opportunities that I was going after when I was younger didn't work out. Like, fun fact, did you know, but you probably didn't because it's a fun fact, did you know I wanted to be a lawyer? Do you think I'm a lawyer now? Like, I'm gonna take some time to let you answer. Did you answer? Yay! Okay, so want to know the answer? Great. I'm not a lawyer. The answer is no. I am not a lawyer. I wanted to be an A&R. I wanted to be a writer, and I kind of am a writer. I wanted to be a therapist. I wanted to be a lot of different things. But one path that I actually wanted to go down was to be a lawyer. So I took the steps, went to college, studied political science, because that's what they tell you're supposed to do when you're trying to be a lawyer. You need to know how all that works. And I realized I hated it, and I failed a lot. And I just kept thinking, well, I'm supposed to work harder because this is what I want, so I need to work at it. And every time I got on a plan, it backfired. It caught on fire. There was an explosion. It was bad. It was bad. And a little voice told me, hey, how about you pivot? Part of that little voice was my friend in college telling me to try taking new classes. So I did. And my life changed. And I realized that my life changes every time I pivot. Every time I realize that I'm not supposed to be in a spot with a person, in a job. Another example of something being protection. At one of my previous jobs, I was working my ass off. Working overtime with no PTO. Girl, we don't do that no more. Working overtime, taking on tasks that weren't a part of my job description, but I wanted to show the company that I was valuable and I really wanted a promotion. So I applied for a position internally and I, of course, got the little interview. And then I didn't hear back about it. So I realized, all right, this is weird. I asked my boss, who was the CFO, and he told me, oh, well, to be honest with you, the C-suite, we just don't think that your position, like you are valuable enough to move up. Was that fun hearing? No, it broke my little heart. But that opened the door for where I am now. That showed me that, okay, this isn't working. This isn't working. I'm not gonna get anywhere with this company. Fuck this, I'm just gonna move. I'm just gonna move on. And now I'm at the best firm I've ever worked for, which I will never tell y'all the name because I want to continue to work for them. Come on, help me get this money. That obviously that wasn't for me. Obviously, I'm listening. I'm listening when things are showing me and people are showing me that they're not for me. It's protection. My thoughts, to summarize, is that protection looks like a kick to the face to prevent you from having more kicks to the face for something that ain't even for you. So if that, whatever you're working on is getting harder and harder, take a beat, take a breath, take a moment, and then reassess, reevaluate. Is this really what you want to do? Okay, well then let's figure out what's going wrong. Let's start breaking down processes. Let's start working it out, because we can work it out. But don't ignore the protection when it comes up. It's there for a reason. You're supposed to stop. You're supposed to stop. You are supposed to stop. You are supposed. What are your thoughts on protection? What are some things that you've been protected from that you're grateful for? Because there are a lot of things that I'm really grateful for that I didn't get. And maybe I'll talk about in the future. Maybe that will be something that I cover in future videos. Because we got a YouTube channel now. A YouTube channel now. New content coming maybe once a week. I'm still working it out, y'all. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna work it out. Let's continue to go on this journey. Just keep coming with me. Keep being on my ass too. Keep telling me that I need to start a YouTube channel like y'all have been for a while. I know I've been lacking, but I'm here. See the setup. See all of this. This is work. I've been putting in work. I want this to come to fruition. Lord, anyway. I love you guys. I'll see you next week. Bye.